All right, redheads, we are live. We are live. We got DJ PM with us, but before we get started, you already know what we got to do. Play the intro.
Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, give up, give up, give up. I know you got doubts, but get to the bag. Just follow the dream and stick with the plan. I know you get worried.
That's right. That's right. Greetings, redheads. Thank you for joining us in what will be the last episode of Red's View for 2021. I am your gracious host, Jay-R3D, and we got the most honorable, legendary PM of all DJs, whatever the hell that means. DJ PM, what is up,
What's up,
bro?
brother? What's up, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Trying to
We
avoid
made
this.
it.
We made it. We made it in another year, successful,
Yeah.
looking good, smelling good. You know, I had to put on my little.
I see you got your 1-2 on. I see you.
Yeah, had to get a little spiffy. You know, what I'm saying, bringing in the new year. You know, so
I mean, I was gonna do that, but I had to hold it down for my Tigers. You know, we did all right this year, so
we
just
did.
gotta let the rest. Just gotta let the rest of the world know.
Yeah, I'm still a little let down from the Celebration Bowl, but guess what?
Yeah,
It's all good. We're gonna make up for it next year. We're going to be back.
We'll be back.
We're gonna be the SWAC champs again next year,
Fact.
and we're going to win the Celebration Bowl again next year.
Fact.
Well, yeah, it's
Now
going
we're
to
gonna win
happen.
it next year. Yeah.
We're gonna win it next year. Okay,
sure.
man. So as everybody should know, make sure that you subscribe to youtube.com/RedsView first off, and then secondly, this is, like I said, the last episode of bringing in the new year. We do this every year. We've been doing it for like this, maybe the third year, maybe the
I think
fourth.
this is the third year.
Third year.
I think this is the third. Yeah.
Third, yeah. So me and PM always do this every year. So on this show, we're gonna talk about what we did like, what we disliked, like the top albums of the year, versus battles, all kind of stuff. Okay,
Right.
so anybody who has any suggestions or opinions or anything like that, make sure that you go into the comment section. Let us know that you're watching. Make sure if you look at this on Facebook or Twitter, make sure that you hit that share button. Okay. We're going live with y'all for a reason, so we can get, interactive with people. We don't want to leave the comments just for YouTube. We want everybody to talk about it. So, yeah, shout out to y'all for supporting us all this time. So, without any further ado, we're going to get into it. But for the first thing that I want to cover real quick, and I don't know if you've seen this, bro, but there was an article going around about how Ice Cube was robbing people out of the Friday franchise, as far as like him. Faison Love had came out and said that he got $2,500 for the first Friday film, and
Right.
Chris Tucker got $10,000 for it. And Michael Black said, like, so it was, the article was like, Ice Cube was robbing people and all that other stuff. And it's like, it's so stupid for people who aren't aware of how much first-time actors get paid, depending on who you are,
Right.
whether you're a comedian or whoever, you get paid what you call a scale. And the scale sometimes starts at like 800, plus you get like overtime and things like that. Overtime means you work 12 hours plus. The 12 hours is going to be overtime anyway, because if you work over 8 hours, that's considered overtime. So you go by the scale. And yeah, that was the first Friday film. That it cost $2.3 million to make. They weren't handing out.
Did it cost that much?
Yeah,
I'm surprised
funny, right?
It cost that much.
Exactly. They didn't know that the shit was going to be a massive success after it was released in theaters. Now, it wasn't a big box office smash. That shit didn't become legend. We made it legendary. The culture made that shit legendary years later.
It actually didn't do well in the box office at all.
No, it didn't. And that I'm saying $2,500 for that film. I'm an actor myself, and I'm telling you, if I land a gig, that's a good day to get $2,500. And then if I was Chris Tucker, $10,000 for a role at that's before he was the Chris Tucker. So
yeah, I mean, at that point, the only thing he had did was like Def Comedy Jam, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
And I think he did House Party, but those small roles that we saw at that time, that those little appearances, those were like $1,000, $2,000 appearances.
Chris Tucker was in House Party?
House Party 3, the last one, yeah.
I'll say I don't even remember that.
Well, the last one with Kid and Play in it, like
Yeah, I know what you meant. I knew what you meant, but I don't. That part that was the worst one. So
you think it was?
Yes, definitely.
Well, what you think the best one was?
The first one. Stop. The original was always the best.
Okay, and what did you think about the second one?
It was cool.
Okay, I don't think third was the worst. I think I like all of them. I'm a big House Party fan, so
okay.
Yeah, but anyway, but yeah.
Hey, fun fact, that role was originally for Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith.
Yeah, it was. But thank God, I think that I don't think it did what it did. It could have been just
it did what it was supposed to do.
It was supposed to do that. But shout out to Ice Cube, because Ice Cube came out and said, I didn't rob anybody. They were paid scale. They offered Chris Tucker like millions of dollars to do the next Friday.
Yeah, film. I saw that, and he turned it down.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it because of the represent. I remember that as a kid hearing about that. He didn't want to be known for being a smoker and all that other shit. So stop. Yeah, I'm like, stop the cap. And Ice Cube didn't rob anybody. And Michael Blackson even just came out and said, look, y'all, I was paid $1,200 for my appearance in Friday. Plus he gets the residuals, right? Which ain't that much. But that one role helped him get a career. Correct. You know what I'm saying? Off of being that. This nigga still makes jokes based off of that movie role. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, y'all got to stop the cap with that, okay?
They don't know no better.
They don't. I hate when people talk. I'm like, y'all don't know shit about like what it is. It's just like having a job. It's just that some people get paid more than others,
Correct.
But anyway, let's move on to the best of, okay? So this has been 2021. We've had numerous versus battles, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the top versus battles of the year. Now, anybody who has any comments about what your favorite top versus battles were, you can tell us. But PM, we're going to get your top picks first.
Dipset versus Locks, number one.
Number one, okay.
Yeah, that's my top. My second one was the Ain't T battle. Was it you know what I'm talking about? Was it Shaka Khan versus
Stephanie Mills?
Stephanie Mills, yeah. Okay. And the worst one was John Legend versus Elise Keys.
That was this year?
I don't know, but I just wanted to put out that was terrible. Everybody been last year, but it was the worst one.
I was like, did you actually watch that?
Nah,
I know I
did.
I was like, I ain't watched that.
Yeah, but best one for sure was Jadakiss versus. Well, not Jadakiss. Technically, it was the Locks, but
you said it right. No, you said Jadakiss versus
Dipset. That's the best one for me.
Yeah.
What about you?
So
I know the answer. Never mind. I know your answer. Never mind.
No. My top pick, of course, was the Jadakiss versus the Locks. I mean,
really,
Jadakiss. Yeah, that was because if you look at what it meant for verses at that time,
I agree.
It helped. When we talk about legends getting their flowers, Jadakiss and the Locks really got their flowers that night, and that was the first. That was the first versus battle. I feel like somebody got smoked. Like, it was no question as to who won that versus battle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said the same thing, and it showed you that it's real. Versus battle is about hits, but it's also about how you arrange the music, also your performance. Because versus battle used to just be hits versus hits. Yeah, now versus battle is about crowd participation, performance. Just all kind of stuff, and I think that was pivotal. Like, you saw Jadakiss everywhere. You started seeing the Locks finally get their flowers, opposed to Dipset, because I just knew Dipset was gonna win.
I ain't gonna lie, I've had my money on Dipset too.
Yeah, but I think that battle was just, I haven't seen a battle like that before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was the first one. Second one, of course, is the Bone Thugs versus 3 6 Mafia one. Now,
of course.
but this is the funny thing. I don't think that was a good versus battle as far as music versus music. However, when Bizzy Bone threw that bottle and it was an actual fight and the controversy surrounding it, that was pivotal because we've never seen that in a versus battle. You know what I'm saying?
We had.
It had everybody talked about, like that was the first verse. Now I thought we were gonna get this with Jeezy and Gucci, right?
Yeah, I
but
did too.
but that didn't happen. Nobody. Well, I knew that. Did you watch that battle?
Which one?
The Bone versus 3-6.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
I knew that Busy was gonna do something crazy. I just didn't know what the fuck it was. I didn't think it was gonna be no
I didn't
fight.
think they was gonna fight though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was
Yeah.
gonna be a lot of words back and forth, but I didn't think it was gonna be a fight.
Yeah, me neither. I was
Yeah.
shocked when that happened, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So him throwing that bottle, and then the fact that they got it back together and kept it going, and so camaraderie, plus the guest appearances that they brought out. They brought out everybody, and what I really loved is when Bone went south, and they brought out Lil Jon, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, I forgot about this song." That was one of the songs I had told you about last year. Remember that Bone and 3-6 was gonna battle last year? I was like, "Don't sleep on Bone because Bone got some hits that you would forget about." You know what I'm saying? So I think that was that. And then the worst one,
who won that battle though?
I think that 3-6 won the battle.
Okay, all right, cool. I just wanted to see if you was gonna tell the truth or not, because you the biggest Bone
Now
Thugs
it wasn't.
fan I know.
Now in the culture group, they biased because they just love Southern shit so much. But
yeah,
it wasn't
course,
by, it wasn't by a landslide. Now I would say 3-6 was tearing them up in the beginning, but Bone came back and it became somewhat of an even battle. However, I feel like 3-6 were the victors in it, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't by like a big landslide. Bone came back with Notorious Thugs and Thug Love, and I think that Bone just wasn't as organized as 3-6 was.
Yeah,
because Bone, be real, bro. Like as far as the records that they made, Bone charted higher, they sold more records. However, with the versus battle, like I said, it depends on your performance. 3-6 came out the gate with high energy.
Yeah, and I will also say that charting higher doesn't always translate to the people liked it better. You know what I'm saying? Because because I don't want to put no artists out. I'll just say it don't always mean it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some artists that chart a lot higher than other artists. But if you like you from Alabama, like the real Mr. Big, he ain't never been on no Billboard charts. But you play Check in the right room,
it's over with. Time to go to
trial.
Time to go to trial. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it just depends. But I did enjoy it. Like I said, I had Bone winning, and I think they could have, but I don't think that they would just really organize. Plus the busy shit threw everything off. But I think it ended up being a good battle for the culture at the end of the day. And like I said, that fight just was like out of no fucking where, you know what I'm saying? So I really did enjoy that. But I can't think of what the worst versus battle was. Because I would have to look at the list. I can't think of which one.
Soldier?
No, that shit was lit. I forgot that happened this year. Damn, that was a good battle. That was a good battle.
It was actually. It was very entertaining.
Yeah, I like Bow Wow Soldier Boy. Who you think won that one?
Bow Wow.
Okay. I think it was kind of like a tie, in my opinion. Soldier Boy's records just was hidden, bro.
Yeah, it was how he was doing them. It was how he was playing them and delivering. But he performed the same song like 3 times. So
he did that, which was kind of whack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that was I forgot that happened. When did that happen? Was that? I think that was the summertime.
Yeah, that was the summer.
Yeah. But yeah, those versus battles. Redheads, let us know what your favorite versus battles were. We already gave ours. So let's go into what we're talking about, which is the MVP of the year. Now, when I say MVP of the year, I'm talking about pretty much anybody. I got 2 picks for who my MVP of the year is.
Okay.
But your MVP, it could be MVP of hip hop or just whoever. Who you think the MVP of this year was?
See, I had an answer because I thought we was only talking hip hop. Yo, my MVP of the year, honestly, bro, as far as hip hop and music, is Akeem Ali.
Okay.
To me, that's my MVP of the year. The reason I say that is, like, I've watched Akeem grow from nothing. Now, I've been knowing Akeem's rap career since day one, since rolling. But to see him put out a project, finally, like a major, it ain't major, but it's major to us. A solid major project and go on tour with Jack Harlow and rock crowds of 5,000 to 10,000 people from what he started, he my MVP, bro. Akeem Ali.
Let people know who Akeem. Everybody may not be aware who you're talking about.
So Akeem Ali, AKEEMALI. Look him up. Real dope rapper. That's all I'm saying.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got 2 MVPs of the year. The first one being Jadakiss, because like I said,
other verses.
Verses.
Without a doubt.
Like, I think that was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it really made me just appreciate the culture just so much, because it's no disrespect to it is disrespect to these other artists. Breath control on the mic, rocking a crowd, the authentic part of hip hop. We don't see that no more. So with him saying, no, y'all rapping over the lyrics, I want to rap without the lyrics, like a verse. So
that was crazy. That was crazy when he did that.
It was so big that Def Jam released the freestyle that he did on streaming platforms. You know, so that was that. And I'll be listening to that in the gym, just hearing the crowd go crazy and shit when he that shit was that was amazing. So yeah, MVP of the Versus, MVP of the year. My other one, this is outside of hip hop.
Okay.
Kevin Samuels.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I was wondering how you was gonna work him into this show.
You knew I was gonna talk about.
You love that dude, man. That's good. And ain't he your frat brother too?
Yeah, he's my frat brother. Yeah. Well, yeah. The reason I say that, because how you were talking with Akeem Ali, right? How they came from nothing and went to something. Now, I didn't follow Kevin until this time last year, when the whole viral video blew up of him, the Average at Best video, right? Since that, what he's done for the black community, I'm talking about relationships, everybody, right? Shout out to Sneaky Beanie. What's up, fam? What's up? We see you. Thank you for commenting. Everybody who's in the group right now, I mean, on the chat, man, hit that like button, and then also give us a fire emoji right now to let us know that you're rocking with us right now. This is why we go live, so y'all can interact with us. Right now, we're talking about the MVPs of the year. I named Jadakiss, DJ PM just named Akeem Ali, and also I'm talking about Kevin Samuels. But bro, every time it's a
I got another MVP too, but go ahead, finish yours.
Okay. So every time it's a public outing, a house party, house gathering, millennials all the way to different generations, right? We're talking about what Kevin Samuels is talking about. And I haven't seen anything like this. This has been very critical and interesting and monumental to the black community, because finally I feel like black men have a voice of what we want, opposed to just hearing from the woman's side. It's good to hear both sides of the spectrum, and he's been giving other brothers platforms to actually display what we want in women. It's been beautiful just to see this. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Now I know there are two different type of people. They do two different type of interviews. Yada yada. Is he the Black Oprah? Think about when Oprah had. I'm talking about as far as media. And conversations, because remember when Oprah had her talk show, there wasn't a beauty shop in the world that they wasn't talking about what she was talking about.
He is the male version of Oprah, definitely. And what I love about it the most is he got a podcast just like I got a podcast, right? And it's not, he got the Breakfast Club talking about him. He has national syndicated radio shows and TV shows talking about what he talks about from the comforts of his own home. That shows you the power of the internet, and that we all can have a voice. Like me and you, we regular artists, DJs, promoters, you know what I'm saying? But people love what we talk about. That's why we continue to do what we do. And he's doing it, showing us that, hey, I can have 1 million people listen to what I have to say. You know what I'm saying? And so Kevin Samuels has done a phenomenal job with that. Now, people hate what he has to say. A lot of women do, but guess what? It's been a lot more women who are waking up, recognizing their position right now. Males too. You know what I'm saying? Because he talks to the men too. It's just that, a lot of women like to overlook that. But man, that's my MVP. Who's your other one?
Jada Pinkett Smith, baby.
Jada Pinkett Smith is your MVP, one of your MVPs.
Hey, man, listen, man. Who's won like Jada Pinkett this year?
Okay, break down. How do you think she's won?
Okay, so for one, she married to Will Smith. Let's just get that out in the
Right.
open. I mean, that's a win.
Yeah.
For two, Jada Pinkett is on Facebook every day, not every day, but every day, giving out relationship advice and those type of things that she doesn't even live by, and yet she's still getting plenty of looks and love from the media, from the world about it. I mean, Jada Pinkett Smith won the year, bro.
And this started last year.
It did with the August stuff.
With the August, I seen the thing, and she's constantly been talking about Will and all this other stuff, which has been great publicity for his book, you know. Absolutely. So I can see Jada Pinkett, okay, because we've talked about. I've made different videos about Jada Pinkett Smith this year.
That's what I'm saying. Jada Pinkett Smith, MVP.
Yeah, she's one of the MVPs. So shout out to the MVP. Let's get the list up one more time. We said Akeem Ali, we said Kevin Samuels, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Jadakiss.
Yep.
Jadakiss, Jada Pinkett Smith, Jada. Shout out to the Jada. Shout out to the Jada. The Jada's really stepped it up.
Hey, Jada Waiter won too. I don't know if you know who that is. Jada Waiter, that's little baby mama. Respectfully, all she is little baby mama, but she get bookings like crazy, bro. So shout out to, hey, it's a good year to be a Jada, baby.
Yeah, shout out to Jada. I might name my daughter Jada or something like that whenever I have one. But anyway, All right. So everybody, let's get into the album of the year or albums of the year, because I know me and PM got different opinions on this.
We do.
I'll be the first to tell you that there weren't a lot of good albums that dropped this year.
You know what's crazy that you just said that? I actually don't have an album of the year. Not there isn't one album that came out. I mean, I could say, all right, I like this one the most, but there isn't one album that came out this year that I just love from top to bottom.
I'm the same way. I really had to. I can tell you what I've been listening to the most.
Right, for sure.
That doesn't necessarily make it the album of the year because it's a biased opinion. But there was really no album that dropped that. Now, there were overrated albums that dropped, right? Definitely. However, I don't think that the culture really brought it musically this year.
It was a bad year for music.
Yeah, it was.
For albums. Yeah. Let me say that. For albums.
For albums, yeah, I say that.
Yeah.
Sneaky Beanie said, "What y'all think is missing? Because no album of the year." Well, I just think that from my perspective, it's just that none of the artists, like the top artists, and I'm gonna get to them a little later, but they didn't put a whole lot of effort into changing the sound. Everybody kind of sounded like they would chill. It didn't feel like it was a lot of different creativity. It just felt like same old shit, just a different day. I didn't really feel anything that was groundbreaking. Some albums had people talking about it for the time being, but it's been no album that has came out that lasted all the way through the year that got everybody talking about it.
Hasn't.
Yeah. So
not even my favorite, not even my new favorites, old favorites, none of that.
Yeah, none of that. It wasn't nothing. However, I can tell you what I was listening to. Nas King's Disease 2. I think that him and Hit Boy, you can't miss with that. You know what I'm saying? Like they made some dope music, and it's a couple. Now, do I go back and listen to the whole album back and forth? Not as much as I did King's Disease 1, right?
Right.
However, with this album, I go back and listen to like the Lauryn Hill track and the one with Charlie Wilson and a couple of other ones, but that was like the only one that I could really say. And I heard different albums, right? But Nas King's Disease 2 is the only one that I felt like resonated with what I really wanted to hear. I thought that maybe Roddy Ricch was gonna be all right, but his album it's cool, but it's not like album of the year material type.
No, it's not.
It's not. Yeah. So
what about Donda?
I'm gonna get so let me see.
We'll get to it later.
No, because I'm trying to see which we're gonna have to get into that. That's one of my disappointing albums of the year.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and get into the disappointing albums of the year. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that these are bad albums. I'm saying that they're disappointing, right? So I'm gonna name my list. Where is it at? Right here. Okay. Oh, hold on.
I can name two already, and I don't even know what your list is.
Okay, let me give him my list.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying I know two that's on
Oh,
your
okay.
list without seeing your list.
Got you. Okay. Culture 3
Yeah,
by Migos.
I knew that.
The Off Season by J. Cole.
I wasn't expecting that, but I agree.
Certified Lover Boy.
Agreed.
Donda.
Agreed.
And Richer Than I've Ever Been. By Rick
Agreed.
Ross. Okay.
Agreed.
Now, let me tell you why the Off Season it was disappointing. Just like a lot of other J. Cole albums, it really didn't have any replay value, but this one really felt like it didn't have no replay value.
You think it was worse than what's the sleepy one? What's the bad one? You got Born Center, Forest Hills Drive. What's the one after that one?
That you didn't like? Not Forest Hill Drive, but the one that you didn't like.
For Your Eyes Only. Is it worse?
For Your Eyes Only.
Is it worse than that one?
They about the same level.
Okay, all right.
They about the same level. But at least with 4 Your Eyes, like to me, the Off Season, bro, like that shit felt like I'm tired of that version of J. Cole.
Right.
Me personally. Like the hopping on how Young Thug and Lil Baby and all them sound on them type of beats. I'm tired of that J. Cole. I thought it was cool when he first did it on that what was that album that came out?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. When he had to count it up.
Yeah.
That song on it. Yeah.
That was cool, but I had a feeling that the Off Season was gonna be like that because that's the vibe he's been on lately. Right. And I'm tired of that vibe. Now I did make a good review about Certified Lover Boy and Donda. Do I think that those were cool albums? Yeah, I mean they weren't bad. Cool. However, they didn't have no replay value.
Bro, for them to be Kanye West and Drake, I'm expecting smashes. Drake ain't put out a great album in his last 3 projects. Not a great one. They've been good. He's been having hits on them. He's been having jams on them. Of course, he got vibes on them. But I'm talking about an album that I press play and don't press stop until the album go off. He ain't gave me one of them since. If you're reading this, it might already be too late.
Yeah, that one. Nothing Was the Same. Yeah, he really.
If you're reading this, it might already be too late. Came after Nothing Was the Same. That's why I said that one. Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah. But the thing is, and I talked to you and Juan about this. Shout out to Juan. I said that Certified Lover Boy really don't have a lot of hits on there.
It got a couple.
Which besides Way Too Sexy, what are the like hits?
It got Way Too Sexy. It got Knife Talk. Listen, when I say hits, I'm talking about the club though, not the radio.
Got you. Okay.
Let me just be clear on that.
Okay.
Way Too Sexy, Knife Talk. It's Too Easy on Drake's album.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
okay. Is that the one with
Future? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Too Easy, and they got one more record I can't think of it because I play all of them. That's how I know that.
So
but that's it.
But without the radio, which ones are everybody like talking about? I think I just see Knife Talk and Way Too Sexy.
Way Too Sexy. Now Too Easy too. Too Easy too. You got to give them Too Easy too. Trust me, bro. It's a hit.
Too Easy?
Too Easy a hit, bro.
I'm saying based off of how the culture. I don't really. I gotta give him 2, man.
Too Easy a hit, bro. You got to give him at least 3. Too Easy a hit.
I'm going.
And I'm a hard critic when it comes to Drake.
Yeah.
Too Easy. He got 3.
Part are you talking about? The beginning or toward when Future come in? Because
it's Drake's song. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But I'm saying, like, I don't really be, man. I'm talking about on social media.
Drake's song. Stop. It's Drake's song.
Well, I'll give you 2.5 the most. 2.5.
3.
Okay. Usually Drake got at least 5 or 6 on that motherfucker.
At least
got
5 or 6.
Everybody rocking. And this one, and let's be real about the hits. Way Too Sexy is that felt like a little cheap hit. They sampled that and got Future and Young Thug on there. Yeah. Okay, cool. Somebody said, what about In Too Deep?
In Too Deep. That's the 4th one. Thank you. That Laker for Life. That's the 4th one. I couldn't think of the 4th one.
Laker for
Way
Life.
Too Sexy, In Too Deep, Knife Talk, and what was the other one? Way Too Sexy.
That's how you know
that
they're not that good.
Yes, they are, bro. They hit.
They really not. The fact that we can't
think hits on the album.
I can name you about 5 of them off of fucking Scorpion right now. And them when that came out, it was gone.
Yeah, but you've been living with them longer. Stop. Don't do that. The
but
man got 4 hits.
Bro, when Scorpion first came out, you know that them motherfuckers were like the key. Do you love that? Fucking
That's a fact.
Like all of, but this one I saw Way Too Sexy and then Knife Talk. But really, Knife Talk after 21's part go off, I'll be ready to change the song. You see what I'm saying? Like these songs really don't like they dope because 21 killed that shit.
Yeah,
he killed it. But I don't know this. And then okay, so let's put our lenses on Donda. The whole beef with Drake and Kanye, right? Donda, in my personal opinion, was a dope album. However, there weren't any smash hit. Like usually, they're gonna be some type of smash hits off of there. There wasn't no smash hits on there.
Hey, can I be honest with you about Donda?
Go ahead.
I never made it past like track 8.
Really? You missing out some good.
After track 8 or 9, I just get bored and turn it off.
So you didn't make it to the Jay Electronica track then?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, you're tripping.
Because I like to listen to records from albums from top to bottom.
Yeah,
I can't make it through like song number 8.
Oh, okay. I think that that was a dope project. However, it wasn't any smashes off of there. And I'll tell you this: regardless of Knife Talk, In Too Deep, or whatever on there, that like they didn't have replay value.
It was the highest selling album this year, though.
Yeah, but what do we talk about? What do we talk about with charts and all this other stuff? Let's go back to that.
I'm just saying what they're gonna say. That's
all. But yeah, Migos is self-explanatory, right? And what's up with your boy Rick Ross? What the fuck was that?
Yo, I think me and you talked about this before. Rick Ross got to change some stuff. Like his formula is dated now. He's running into the same problem Ludacris ran into. You know, I've always said this. Ludacris, Nicki Minaj, Eminem. Part of their problem is they never changed their formula, so we got tired of hearing it.
But at least with Eminem, even though you don't like the fast rap shit, at least he changed it up to give us something that didn't sound like, "Hi, my name is Rick Ross," with that same.
But once he changed it today, he never changed it again.
Who talking about Eminem?
Eminem.
Well, I mean, yeah, and I'm biased because I'm an Eminem fan, right?
Yeah.
But Rick Ross, his album's been sounding the same since Mastermind. I'm tired of that whole, when I hear his album, I'm supposed to hear some great production, great quality.
The production was still there. The bars just wasn't there. And I'm gonna say this too. I don't know who's mastering his records, but they don't sound good.
No, and it started with Port of Miami too. Because I couldn't even get into
you remember I told you that on Port of Miami too, though. I was like, bro, I can't even like I can't hear it. And you was like, what do you mean? And I was like, bro, it's just something about the way it's EQ'd. I can't hear it.
You didn't like the single Big Time. Because I said it sounded pretty cool.
That was terrible.
I said it sounded pretty cool, and you were like, man, the mixing, the mastering.
The mix, it was horrible, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess he got so rich to where he don't really give a fuck. I salute him for being rich, but this nigga like that he got and get rid of that Maybach music. Get rid of that.
It make me feel like I'm still in 07 listening to Port of Miami 1.
Yeah, or I'm like, God, or 2010. You remember he was like red hot. Like I'm like he was appearing on people's tracks, or Maybach music was appearing on other people's tracks. That shit was dope. But now it's like, dog, like you are really, really dating yourself. So Rick Ross really got to step it up. But yeah, those are my disappointing albums of the year. Like I said, I gave a good review of Certified Lover Boy because I don't think it was a good album.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It just
Donda was bad to me.
You said
listen real quick. My disappointing albums of the year, because these are some of my favorite rappers. Conway the Machine, La Macarena.
Okay,
I like the first 5 tracks. After that, it gets boring.
Yeah.
Benny the Butcher, the Plugs I Met too. Big letdown. And it was
up
him
with
and
an
Harry
album?
Fraud.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Him and Harry Fry dropped an album. And I love Benny the Butcher. I love Harry Fry's music.
Yeah.
I thought it was a match made in heaven. I thought it was gonna be like Hit Boy and Nas, like just perfect.
Yeah.
It just didn't work for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I hope 2021 we step it up with the albums. Now people talk about 2022, my bad. But people talk about Tyler the Creator I don't listen to Tyler the Creator, so I've been seeing him.
I didn't like this album, but I do listen to him.
Okay, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I like his last album better.
People say that he had the album of the year.
Maybe. I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't.
I like his other album better.
Yeah, a lot of people. So I go based off of what I did listen to. No disrespect, whoever, because I think Isaiah Rashad released an album.
He did.
They got the feedback or whatever. I didn't listen to all of them, but obviously, if it's a big album, it'll make its way to you. If it's a big song, it's going to make its way to you. So that's how I feel about that. Let's go into the songs of the year. Okay,
songs
now
of the year.
Me and PM. Oh shoot, did I say album of the year? I forgot. Silk Sonic.
Okay, yeah. If we're not talking rap, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Silk Sonic. Forgot about that. Okay,
yeah,
because that made me think about that. Okay,
for
so
sure.
Songs of the year. Now these are the songs that me and DM. I'm about to say DM. Me and PM are DJs.
Right,
and we know some of the songs that a lot of people like to hear, especially in the southeastern region. So PM, give me your songs of the year.
Leave the Door Open, undoubtedly.
Absolutely.
Who Won't Smoke? You know what I'm talking about? Who Won't Smoke with Us? Who Won't Smoke with Us?
Who rapped that?
It's Nardo Wick, 21 Savage, and I want to say Dirk.
Yeah, I think Dirk. Yeah.
Yeah. So that would probably be one of the biggest rap songs. What else? I'm trying to think. What do I play at the peak hours?
I know one.
What's that? Go ahead, hit me out.
Twerkulator.
Nah, not for me.
Not for you. Shit, man, those
women like it. Women like it, but I don't think it was one of that songs of the year. I do.
I personally do. I think City Girls did their thing with that one. Another reason I respect it so much is because they went back and sampled Africa Bambaataa. And I like with City Girls, I don't like what they rap about, certainly, but they go back and sample a lot of nice tracks.
Shout out to my boy, Mr. Hankey. He made that beat. He's a HBCU grad. It ain't the right HBCU, but he's a HBCU grad. Shout out to Mr. Hankey.
He counts.
Yeah, that's my dog. He made the beat.
Yeah, Twerkulator.
Up by Cardi B.
Up by Cardi B. That always gets the party started. What about No More Parties in the beginning of the year?
By Cola Ray?
Yeah.
I give her that.
Yeah.
Yes. She had a little run. Back in Blood. Lil Durk.
Back in Blood.
What
about Speakerbox? Beatbox.
Oh, talking about. Yeah, for sure.
Beatbox.
For sure.
Beatbox.
For sure.
Trio.
Trio, for sure. Yeah. Every chance I get, for sure. Smash.
Every chance I get.
Lil Baby got about 3 of them, though, if we being honest.
Did that album? I think this one dropped last year with All In. That dropped last year, right?
That was last year. Yeah, that was last year. That was last year. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. He got about 3 of them though. That I think On Me came out this year. If On Me by Lil Baby came out this year, that's definitely on there. Yeah, I mean it was a lot of music this year. A lot of Pooh Shiesty would be on Song of the Year.
Yeah,
a lot of Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm running through BPMs in my head.
And Knife Talk is another one of my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely Knife Talk.
I'm running through BPMs in my head right now.
And also Smoking Out the Window with Silk Sonic. They got another banger.
Yeah, it was good. I wouldn't give it Song of the Year though.
Shit, man.
It ain't as big as Leave the Door Open.
Not as big, but Leave the Door Open. Did that drop this year or was it last? No, it was this year. It was this year.
Yeah, it was this year.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was probably my songs of the year.
Yeah, but honestly, even though with those songs, this is just from a DJ's perspective, but I don't think that those were like the best songs, that I've heard. You know what I'm saying? It just
they just was hot and they made the club go crazy.
Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. But let me see. Did Chris Brown have anything this year?
I don't think so. I mean, he
Okay.
dropped some music, but like
They made the
it
club
wasn't
go. Yeah.
it wasn't no promotions behind it.
Nah. Okay. I'm just
No.
making sure. Yeah. Okay. Got you. All right. So y'all can tell us what songs that you liked of the year.
Album of the year. I know I'm going backwards, but album of the year,
What? Yeah.
Don Toliver. He dropped the album. What is the name of that album? I can't think of the name of the album, but Don Toliver. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. His
All
album
good.
hard.
Okay.
He do
All
like
good.
R&B, but it ain't like old school R&B. It's like new school R&B.
Got you.
So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Folks, Redheads, make sure you check that out. All right.
Yeah.
This is one of our favorite topics.
We've arrived.
Yes. Here we go. Overrated artist of the year.
Can I go first?
Go ahead. Let it out, brother.
Lil Nas X.
Field goal. Okay.
X, super overrated, bro.
Very.
Bro,
very.
if it wasn't for the gay shit, nobody would care about Lil Nas X.
Yes.
Lil Nas X, bro.
He's number one.
Undoubtedly number one overrated artist of the year for me. Who you got?
Well, he's my number one. I got somebody else too.
Who else you got?
In my opinion, you know, and I know I may get a little
I know who you about to say. Go ahead.
Who you think I'm about to say?
Cola Ray.
Oh no, she
okay.
even on my radar. Like she
she that bad?
Yeah, like she whatever. I like no parties, right? But yeah,
but she definitely overrated.
She overrated. Now, this is my personal opinion. People may not agree with it, but Lil Baby.
Stop.
I think that bro. I think that Lil Baby is cool, but I think that years from now,
bro? He's the hottest artist out for 2 years.
Yes, and I agree with that. I ain't saying that he ain't hot and that he don't have hot records. You know what I'm saying? But I just think he overrated. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I disagree. I don't.
Bro,
I don't get what you're saying.
Okay, well, give me the reason why you think he's so. What is good about Lil Baby?
Okay, so Lil Baby makes jamming music. His stuff rings out in the club. If you actually listen to what he says on some songs, he really be rapping. He got a good flow. He got an original sound. Nobody was rapping like Lil Baby before he came out.
He sounds like Young Thug.
No, stop. No, he does not.
He sounds like Young Thug.
Not. No,
yes,
he does not. I can't let you get that one off, Jay.
Like, bro, that shit. I don't think. Put it like this. I don't think 10 years from now. You know how 10 years from now we could look back at Future shit and be like, Future was the shit. I don't think we're gonna have that.
I mean, we could do that now because Future ccame out like 08, 09. It's been 10 years and Gone to the Moon is still a smash.
Yeah. No, Future, definitely. But Lil Baby, I don't see 10 years from now. It's looking back and being like,
I gotta disagree.
I don't see it. I think he's overrated. Him and Lil Nas X. I'm trying to see who else. I would say Megan Thee Stallion, but I think we already gave that.
I can't agree. Yeah, I can't agree with that.
We
already gave that to her last year.
Yeah, we gave that to her last year, and I think that I like the fact that she makes hits. I can't deny that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, no, I will say he said, "Wow." What you saying wow for that? I said about Lil Baby.
Because you said Lil Baby. That's what I'm saying, bro. This Lil Baby, crazy, bro.
He cool, but y'all really be overhyped.
Bro, Lil Baby is hard, Paul.
It's y'all got it. So you see him making a classic album or something?
No, but I see him making good music. Good. I see him making club hits.
Club hits. Outside of that, anything else besides that?
That's his lane. That's all we need. Black and White was better than a club hit.
So let me ask you.
Black and White. That
was cool. I've heard better, but I was appreciative of that track. It ain't like I just listened to it. But let me ask you this: what Lil Baby song do you think will stand the test of time 10 years from now?
10 years from now,
mm-hmm.
Every Chance That I Get.
Okay, all right.
You
let's move
so?
on. No,
man, you crazy, man. Freestyle.
I don't.
Shout out my label, that's me. I'm in this bitch with 3 feet. I'm in this bitch with 4 Trey. Like, come on, man. Stop. You hating right now, bro.
I ain't hating. I'm just being honest.
You hate.
Y'all y'all doing too much.
Not Lil Baby hard. Lil Baby hard. Stop.
Hard for now. I don't think 10 years from now we'll be the man. Throw that Lil Baby on. I don't think so.
I disagree. Just
saying. Migos even had a track that a couple tracks that stood the test of time. I don't know about Lil Baby though. But anybody else do you feel like who's overrated as an artist?
Overrated. Still Switch Beats, but I mean,
hold up. I said as an artist for one, and two, you ain't gonna disrespect Swizzy.
I just gotta let everybody know Switch Beats is overrated every chance I get.
He's not overrated.
He's had. You know what's crazy? I was listening to some classic albums today. I was listening to King by T.I. I was listening to The Inspiration by Jeezy. I was listening to a couple other just classic albums to me, and on every one that Switch Beats was on,
he said, "No, dude, we laughing. No, we're laughing." He said, "Throw that Lil Baby on." We will be laughing at that. Ain't nobody gonna say that 10 years from now.
Listen, but every song that Switch Beats was on those albums was the worst songs on those albums.
Hold on, which albums?
On King.
On King?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what about
that? Get it. I got that. Get it if you want it.
That song. Okay, look, check this out. Listen, man, you ain't finna disrespect Swizz Beatz like that, okay? That was one of the lacking songs that was on there. However, look, so you mean to tell me if it wasn't for Bring Him Out, T.I. wouldn't be as big as he is now? Don't do that. That helped him cross over.
It was a crossover record. It was a crossover record.
That helped
but it had Jay-Z. It had Jay-Z on it, so it was a cheat.
No, hell no. You can't do that.
It had Jay-Z
on it. The fact that Bring Him Out was one of T.I.'s biggest tracks, and that helped him. If it weren't for Swizz Beatz, he wouldn't even be as big as he was.
Commercially, it was one of his biggest tracks.
Okay, yeah. But nobody finna say in 10 years, thank you, Sneaky Beanie, throw that Lil Baby on. Shout out to you for that. So we named all the overrated artists. Yeah. Now, let's talk about something interesting. I call this the lamest beefs of the year because the beefs this year were all lame. Yeah, every last one of them. It didn't feel like anything was like authentic, no pun intended. But I didn't think that anything was really authentic. Now, I'm gonna name what I feel like were the lamest beefs of the year. So we got Lil Nas X versus Lil Boosie.
Super lame.
Drake versus Kanye.
Corny,
and that was planned. Tory Lanez versus Megan Thee Stallion. We're still talking about that case right now.
I can't say whether that was lame or not. Depends on if he shot it for real.
And Whack 100 versus everybody.
Whack 100 is so lame to me, bro. Whack 100 is the corniest gangster I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Yeah, he gets into it with everybody, but you know what's funny?
And then he apologizes.
Did you hear? You know who Charleston White is?
Of course.
Him and Wack had got into it. I shared it on Facebook. Please, bro, whenever you get a chance, listen to it. Charleston White, that was the first nigga that got in a Wack 100 and knocked him out verbally. Like Wack 100, he made Wack 100 look like a dumb old school gangster that don't know no better with nothing. Like he made him look like a little boy instead of a grown OG. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. But reason for Lil Nas X and Lil Boosie is because Boosie was voicing his opinion, and then the LGBT community, whatever, hated, of course, because they hate when anybody voices their opinion. And to be fair, Vlad and different outlets or whatever, help promote it because they know asking Boosie certain questions or whatever that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing was Lil Nas X was trolling him. Boosie did say some out of the line stuff, but at the end of the day,
he did step out of line in that last one.
Yeah, in the last one. But people kept propping their shit up as if Boosie has an issue with the LGBT community and just the whole. I don't know. I just thought it was corny. The whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
For Boosie. Drake and Kanye, of course, I feel like that was planned. I think that was strictly
whether it was planned or not, it was just lame. It was lame.
Yeah. Neither one of them put a hand on.
It's not exactly. It's not real beef. Neither one of y'all gonna hurt each other. Like, stop.
Yeah, that was corny. And like I said, the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion thing is lingering from last year. Right now, it's different facts that keep coming up. Right now, they're saying that she really didn't, like, the bullet fragments that were in her foot magically disappeared or some shit like that. So the whole thing just feels all crazy. And then, like I said, we already talked about the Whack 100 shit. So
yeah,
are there any other lame beefs that I'm missing? Redheads, let me know if there are any other beefs that I'm missing.
I think Academics versus Freddie Gibbs is lame.
Oh yeah, that's corny.
Yeah, that's super corny because, like, Freddie Gibbs is allegedly a real gangster and Academics is like a computer guy. But I will say that I like the way Freddie Gibbs is handling it. He's not on no I'm gonna beat you up when I see you tough guy shit. He's like trolling them back, like posting pictures of him with his shirt off, being flabby and shit like that. Like, I appreciate the way he's handling it.
Now, didn't he get touched up by Jim Jones and his crew?
I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I can't speak on who won that fight.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy when I heard about that. But
I don't know what that was about either.
Yeah, me neither. But I think that it was what I like about it is neither side said anything about it. That's how you know it got resolved or just whatever. That's how real, ladies and gentlemen, that's how real beef is or real street shit is handled. It ain't no social media going back and forth or whatever. I think Jim Jones may have said a little something, but he didn't go and brag about nothing or whatever. Because it's really, I'm quite sure it was some type of misunderstanding. I didn't even know if they had beef or not. Like, it was corny.
But that's why I can't rock with Whack 100. He talked too much to be as big as a gangster. He act like he is.
Yeah, and the only fight that he had was against those white boys. Like, I don't know,
which I appreciate him for whooping them, but
yeah, I was on his side then. I'm always gonna get on code with black people when it comes to that. But
hey, did you before we move on from him, did you see Suge Knight on $1 Million Worth of Game? Did you hear it at least? You know, they did a phone interview with Suge, and Gilly asked Suge, was Whack 100 anything more than his driver? And Gilly, Suge basically was like, he was more than my driver, but he wasn't what he acting like he is.
Thank God. Okay, yeah.
You gotta watch.
What is it on again?
$1 Million Worth of Game. Gilly the Kid and what's the other dude? I forgot
his name. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I can't believe I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Wallow. That's his name.
Wallow. And so he did a phone interview with them. Dope. Okay, I gotta check that out. But I gotta check that out for real, because Whack 100, I think he's cancer to the hip hop community. He don't do anything really positive, you know what I'm saying? So he get on my nerves every time I see him.
And he co-signed a 6ix9ine, so I can't rock with him.
Yeah, definitely can't. So we're gonna talk about artists to look for in 2022.
Akeem Ali.
So you said Akeem Ali. I think for sure. So I got two. Of course, he disappointed me this year because he didn't drop. Kendrick Lamar. He snapped on that Baby Keem record, right?
Did he?
And then,
No, right here, brother. No, right here, brother.
Did you?
That was snapping?
Yeah, did you hear the whole verse?
Of course I did.
So you don't think that he snapped on there? I
thought it was cool.
Okay. That's what's up.
Fuck your iPod, fuck your top five. So this is my, before we go any further, this is my issue with Kendrick and that. In my opinion, he did the same thing he did on the Control verse. Big Sean had a better verse than Kendrick on Control, by the way. But Kendrick comes out and he says like some real like controversial shit. Like when he called himself the King of New York.
Yeah.
And people react to that. I don't think his verse was just that dope, bro. Same thing on that Baby King. Like, he was like, fuck your top five, yada yada whoop-de-woo, smoking on your top five pack. And people just went crazy about it. The verse wasn't all that. I've heard better verses.
Well, I mean, I think that that's a part of having a dope verse. If you say some shit like, back when we freestyle, you know what I'm saying? If we
For sure.
freestyle, somebody says something, everybody like, ooh, it's about
For
what
sure.
stands out the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now,
for sure. I mean, I get it, but it's the shock value more than the verse.
yeah, but verses are about shock value, though, right?
I agree.
Punchlines.
That's why
So
people loved Eminem, because he would say stuff
he
about
would say,
chopping up his baby mama.
yeah, and I was listening. Matter of fact, I was listening to what's the difference between me and you, and on that verse, Eminem was like, "That's cool, but I appreciate the offer. But if I do decide to murder my daughter's mama, I'm gonna put her in the car and put some sunglasses on her, then drive 7 hours to California and have her waving
Right.
at people. Hi, that feels like a movie. So it's like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Eminem was dope as fuck back then. You got to give him his credit, bro.
Back then, yeah. Up until like 06, 07.
And he came back with a dope album after that relapse shit. He came back with some dope shit.
So anyway, artists to look for in 2022.
I knew he was gonna do that. But I say Kendrick and I say Lotto. Now this is my wish.
She dropped the album this year.
Right. So what I'm saying is I need listen to what I'm saying. I think that Lotto, in my opinion, is the dopest lyrically, besides Rhapsody, the dopest female lyricist out there. However, I don't think that she can make
it better than Cardi B.
Anyway, I think that she has yet to make a national hit record.
Yeah.
And she's been trying, and her team has really been trying. But I think it's something, I don't know what she's actually missing, but you could be the dopest rapper, you know what I'm saying, out there. But if you don't Jada kiss that thing and make a We Gon' Make It or make a Knock Yourself Out, you're just gonna be known as a dope rapper because her freestyle, she be killing freestyle.
Oh yeah, she can rap.
She can rap, but it's like big dick, like what's that, Big Energy? That's it's cool, but it sounds like you're trying to be poppy. And Bitch from the South is like the only one that I know that was just like, for the most part, everybody had liked it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she had that one and Moo-Wop though.
Moo-Wop, that was like a cheat code.
Moo-Wop was a hit. It was a hit.
Where?
Hit in the South.
Where?
In the South. In the South.
Okay. I'll give you that. But I think that's what she's missing. She's missing a hit record. So hopefully in 2022 she can come with an actual hit record that will resonate with everybody. Because I think she's dope as fuck. Anybody else besides Akeem Ali that you looking for in 2022?
Nope. Fuck everybody else. I'm just playing. I'm really just playing. Akeem Ali though, 2022 is his year. He gonna take off. And trying to see. That's really it for me, bro. Akeem Ali.
Got you. Didn't he just put out a project?
Yeah.
Okay. How's it doing?
It was solid. I don't know the numbers on it, but it's a solid project. It's like 6 or 7 songs. It's pretty solid.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So let's talk about something that I really wanted you to talk about because I didn't have you on here, but we had a great conversation about this. Go ahead, just let it rip. Let it rip, y'all. The floor is yours, DJ PM. I know you've been wanting to get it out.
So I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Lil Wayne can't fuck with Jay-Z in the verses.
Really? You don't think Lil Wayne can fuck with it? Why not?
Because the records just don't match up. The only way Wayne can even stand a chance is if he can do mixtape records. If he can do mixtape records, he stands a chance. But his records just don't give you what Jay records give you, bro. Like when Jay does, and we can go from like his poppiest records to like his most gutter records. Because you know me, I don't like Jay-Z pop records.
Yeah.
I don't like his records that come on the radio. But like, even if he did like Empire State of Mind, which is a radio record, like what is Wayne gonna do? A milli? Like
somebody
Fireman?
That's when I was on my live, right? My broadcast. It was a big debate going on, and I asked people to name me 5 tracks that Lil Wayne can play against Jay-Z, and niggas was talking about Fireman and Miss My Dogs. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? How are these records? Like, come on.
You could do Mrs. Officer.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
You could do that. A Millie, it was a solid record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if he plays a Millie and Jay-Z plays public service announcement,
that automatically plays that
like
out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just and bro, and don't get it twisted. I love Lil Wayne's music. I've been listening to Lil Wayne since 500 Degrees. I listen to The Block Is Hot. I listen to Lights Out. I listen to all the squads when him and Gutter was ripping shit up.
Yep.
I listened to when he freestyled over Ether. I listened to all the droughts, all the dedications. Sorry for the Wait 1 and 2. I am a Lil Wayne fan.
Mm-hmm.
His music, it just don't stack up to Jay-Z, bro. It just don't stack up. Jay-Z records just bigger.
Yeah,
they bigger, bro.
They are, and you look back. Shout out to Trio 301 saying I love Wayne, but going with Jigger. Sneaky Beanie said give 2 examples. What do you mean 2 examples of what?
2 examples of what, Sneaky Beanie?
Yeah, but like you said, I'm a Lil Wayne fan, and honestly, I grew up listening to Lil Wayne over Jay-Z. I didn't start listening to Jay-Z. My first Jay-Z album that I ever bought was Blueprint 3, and that was when I was at Jackson State.
I remember you always say that.
Yeah, and the reason I did was because I was getting bored with rap. Wasn't nobody really putting out anything that was like good, so I started going back and listening to artists who I know was going to give me a good album, which was Jay-Z. But she said, so you saying tracks? Sneaky Beanie said tracks. Tracks of I'm saying,
are you saying that like tracks that Wayne can't compete with Jay-Z? Like, what you mean?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Know specifically what you mean. Jay-Z versus Wayne. We get that, but you like we're saying what 2 examples, because we're saying that Wayne cannot fuck with Jay-Z. So yeah, but anyway, but yeah, so I grew up a Lil Wayne fan. I was listening to Lil Wayne all the time. But Jay-Z, I've known him to always be associated with rap, from Hard Not Life to You Belong to the City to the damn Foxy Brown song. I've always seen him, and those songs were a part of just the catalog of hip hop. Now, Wayne is too. Don't get me wrong. Those hot
Wayne is that nigga, bro. To me, he's second to only Jay-Z. To me, he's second to only Jay-Z.
But when you look back at Lil Wayne's catalog, you're going to bring up the mixtape tracks, and mixtape tracks are dope, but over time, you know what I'm saying? Like Lil Wayne didn't make multiple classic albums. He didn't.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
In my opinion, he got 2. The Carter 1 and the Carter 2 is a stretch, because the end of the Carter 2 is that shit get terrible.
I agree. Now hold on, why you say it got terrible at the end?
After Shooter, it's just bad.
I ain't really even like Shooter.
I like Shooter because I'm a Robin Thicke fan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't like Shooter. But Carter 1, of course, that's classic.
Classic.
You're stretching when you say Carter 2.
That's why I said I will give him Carter 2.
But it wasn't Carter 3. Carter 3 sold the most, but it wasn't Carter 3.
Carter 3 wasn't
In
good.
my personal opinion, Lil Wayne started falling off at Carter 3. That album was all over the damn place. You said 2 Jay's tracks that top 2 Wayne's best.
I tell you what, Sneaky Beanie, you tell me the best 2 Wayne tracks to you, and I'll tell you 2 Jay-Z tracks that's better. How about that?
Like, bro, Jay-Z has multiple classic albums. It's not even a lot of artists that can say that they have that.
No.
So it's very rare that you even have one. If you got one, that's big. So
and then people be like, well, Wayne features and stuff like this. But I told people, I think what y'all forgetting is in the verses, we're only playing 20 songs. It's not about who has the most songs.
Right.
It's not about who put out 77 songs in 1 year.
Yeah.
It's not about who rapped the best over other people's beats. It's about over time who has the best collection of 20 songs
that can go against them. And I would say this, Lil Wayne was quantity over quality with those features.
Sure.
You
with those 77 features.
Yeah,
just don't get me wrong, he was snapping on them. He was snapping on most of them. But at the same time, some of them I was just like, all right.
Yeah. Like you
them Hood features, oh my God, he was bodying them.
He was bodying them. But when
that nigga said, I get on anybody track and hit that bitch with that Wayne tray, I was like, God.
He was killing it. Look, but you really got, when I ask people, they be thinking like Fireman, Miss My Dogs. I'm like, no, dog, you ain't finna play Miss My Dogs.
He's not playing Miss My Dogs at a versus. And I love that song.
Yeah, like I loved it too. You know what I'm saying? Those were classics in the hood or classics like overall to Cash Money, whatever fans, right? But you can't play that against Jay-Z's Miss My Dog. I mean, you can't play Miss My Dogs or Fireman. If they would, like I'm saying, people
they would play Fireman. He probably would try Fireman. It wouldn't work, but he probably
it would not work. It would not work. It definitely wouldn't work.
I'm gonna tell you records that would work. That records that ain't even really his records, like Young Money records, like Bedrock, Right Above It.
I don't
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Right Above It is a hit. Now tell me
it's
how
a hit.
You love it.
That man, bro, no, not against Jay-Z. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
No. I want you to clarify something. Can you play Jay-Z in the club in Atlanta? Some old Jay-Z track?
Yes.
They telling me that you can't do that in the South. You can't.
People that's not DJs and don't live in Atlanta. That's who telling you that.
Bro, they were like, besides Big Pimpin', what could you play, nigga? You could play PSA.
We don't even play Big Pimpin'. We don't even play Big Pimpin' in the club.
Bruh, PSA, you could play a bunch of Jay-Z tracks. It just depends on the time
it's the time of the night. It's how you play it. You got to think about it. Atlanta is becoming a transplant city like New York City is. So it's a lot of New Yorkers in Atlanta. You can play Jay-Z. Bro, I done been in a club before and the DJ played Feeling It by Jay-Z and people was rocking to it.
You can really play anything in Atlanta, but especially Jay-Z, you can have your own.
I did think about when you start playing Jay-Z features like what we do is wrong. Hove Never Slacking, man. Leader of the Black. Come on, man. Like,
you can play all kind of Jay-Z records. That's why they were killing me. I'm like, y'all, they were like, what club you DJ at? I'm like, bro, parties, lounges, dog, you can play Jay-Z tracks. Like his songs, they acting like niggas from the South don't listen to Jay-Z. That's a lie.
That's a lie.
How do you sell all those records without having the South included in that? Come on, bro.
Correct.
That shit is stupid. But like I said, man, I don't think that Lil Wayne tracks can really go against Jay-Z tracks. However, I think Lil Wayne and Tip could have a good battle.
I think that'd be a better battle, personally.
Yeah, definitely. But who I think could go against Jay-Z, I say a couple of people. I feel like Snoop could go against Jay-Z. Nah. Yes, he could, based off a lot. Yeah, bro. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He has the hits and he has the time frame. So you mean to tell me
he could.
I was about to say, get the fuck out of here. Snoop and Kanye.
Nah, Drake.
Who?
Drake.
Could go against Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Drake got big records, bro.
What could Drake play that go against PSA? Let me know that.
Kiki, do you love me?
All right, okay, all right. So he really, this nigga's trolling right now, redheads, because I'm asking a serious question. This nigga really just playing. But
no. Drake got records. Don't do that. Drake got records.
What compared to Jay-Z shit? What?
Hotline Bling, bro.
Okay. All right. Let's
fake love. I've been down so long and let it down straight up to my face.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, that's really not a fair battle though, Drake versus Jay, because it's like Drake is not like a rapper, you know.
He's not a rapper, right? That's he raps.
He makes art. He's an artist more than a rapper.
I think Drake missed me when I'm gone. I don't know. Not against Jay-Z, man. Jay-Z is a different caliber of artist, bro. I'm sorry.
I wish Nas had more hits because that would be the perfect battle.
Nas and Jay-Z strictly based off of the beef. Do I feel like Nas has as many hits as Jay-Z? No. Nas has some B-sides that could go against Jay-Z shit.
Yeah, but in a B-side battle, Nas versus Jay-Z would be dope.
Yeah, definitely.
In a B-side battle, but neither one of them can play like their major hits. That would be dope.
Yeah. Because they tit for tat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now you naming Sky's the Limit and a Millie. Sky's the Limit ain't even his song, but I mean, he
Sky's
could
the
play
Limit
it.
is not his song.
It's not his song. Fireman will be third, but everybody is different.
Sky's the Limit's not his song. That's Mike Jones' song.
That's Mike Jones' song. Yeah, like y'all, we see you gonna end up playing. I went to Apple Music. If you get a chance, go to Tidal Apple Music and look at all of Wayne's Essentials. Dog, his actual tracks,
half the songs you love not on there.
Not even on there. Not even on there. It's not.
Remember when he rapped over Beyonce's dun 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 dun
upgrade.
Man, he bodied that, boy.
Yeah,
he killed that.
Yeah.
Now, if you talking mixtape records and freestyles, nobody can battle Wayne.
No, they can't.
Nobody.
They can't. Yeah, Wayne is on a island of his own with that shit. But when people were talking about Tip can't match up with Wayne, I'm like, Tip got classics, bro.
Y'all drunk.
Tip got classics, dog. And I'll say this: Tip got more classic albums than Wayne do.
Tip definitely has more classic albums than Wayne does.
Yeah. I mean,
definitely.
I ain't gonna lie. I go back and listen to Tip, like his tracks before Wayne. Because Tip had a lot of substance.
I listen to Wayne. I listen to the Carter 1 to Carter 2 and Wayne mixtapes.
That's it. With Tip, he got albums and singles that I go back and listen to. So,
sure.
Yeah. But we're not saying, everybody on record, we're not saying that Lil Wayne isn't one of the greatest ever. Rap
lyrics. He is one of the greatest. He is one of the greatest.
One of the greatest. But I think that when it comes to Jay-Z, that dog ain't gonna hunt. But man, but let me see somebody. We're gonna have one more comment. You say I agree with Tip, Trio 301. Yeah, definitely. Wayne and Tip, I think it was rumored that they were supposed to be battling.
That's what I read somewhere, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what it is. But y'all, we've been over here a little over an hour. It's been a okay year as far as musically, not really everything. Hopefully,
rest in peace, Young Dolph.
Rest in peace,
we leave.
DMX.
Rest in
DMX
peace,
passed away. Shock G passed away this year. Biz Markie. We lost a lot of people this year. A lot of people. John Madden. We just lost John Madden. RP.
Yeah, rest in peace to that racist. Yeah, it made a good video game though.
He was right.
Man, the John Madden. How old was he when he died? Like 80?
85. Yeah. So.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Come on.
85. That means he was born in like 1940. Come on. 40.
He's racist. Pretty much anybody. I hate to say it like that, but I mean, anyway, and you know. I wasn't all on social media like, oh my God, like shout out to the games, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, RIP to all the ones that we lost. I hope everybody has a prosperous new year. Be sure, you know, COVID is here. COVID ain't going anywhere. And yeah, hopefully, you know, everybody, I say this, if you have any New Year's resolutions or if you have any goals.
I saw your post that said that.
Keep them off of fucking social media. I hate when people do that, you know. Keep them off social media. And yeah, just stay blessed, prayed up. You can catch me and DJ PM if you're going to be in Atlanta. I'll be at the W tomorrow night. Where will you be at?
I'm doing a private party. Go to my Instagram at THEEDJ PM. It's posted in my story. I'm doing a private casino party.
Oh yeah, that is what you posted.
Yeah.
How long? What time does it end?
It's from 9 to 3.
Okay.
Tickets is only $35. Everybody gets a glass of champagne, and we're doing a $2,000 money drop.
Okay, bet. Sneaky Bean, shout out to you. Said stay productive. Yeah, everybody stay blessed. Subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/RedsView. Follow me at Jay-R3D. Go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say I also got a new vlog that I added to my channel, THEEDJ PM on YouTube. It's just my travel vlog. You know, I travel a lot, bro, internationally. I just got back from Guatemala. So I'm gonna start shooting vlogs for us, for people from the culture. Because most of the time when I watch vlogs from places, it'd be corny and like I'd be like, this is weak. But like, so check it out. It's called From West Jackson to the World.
Everybody check that out. Follow him at THEE DJ PM.
DJ PM.
Right?
Yes, Lord.
And then make sure that you check out Real Sketchy. That's
I've
acting.
seen that. Yeah.
That's some acting series that we got going on right now. We got to get you in one of those.
Yeah, I definitely need a cameo, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't want to play a DJ. I don't want to play. Like, I hate when
Not
people try to put me in stuff and have me play what I really
play
have
the
in real
DJ.
life.
Yeah. Because I actually got something in the works about DJ, but I'm not using you for that because I know that's the typical shit, right? But yeah, everybody
don't typecast me, bro.
I'm not gonna typecast you. But if everybody's been watching them, they're pretty funny. Some of them funny, some of them serious. So check those out. We got another one dropping, I think, Sunday. And and then besides the DJ and stuff, I got an interview out right now with Shazam from
That's legendary, boy. That's legendary.
Also honored to do that. But yeah, that's out right now. So make sure that you check that out. They got a new EP out that's dope as hell. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Everybody be prosperous. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, this is Jay-R3D DJ PM, Red's View, and we're signing out.